be Specs Gunner if he's happy with that.
I think we have one tank still uncrewed. If you would like to take that seat.
I think Captain Nihil got that one, but I might be wrong.
We're missing Badger and the first platoon as well.
Could somebody ping him?
That's almost a hedgehog.
You got a tank hedgehog?
Yeah, Hedgehog, you could use Alpha 112 if Cav Gunner is okay with it.
Yes.
I don't mind acting as a gunner or something if you need the tank.
No, it's
That's quite
fine.
all right.
Looking good. So if nobody knows where Badger is, Gunslinger, don't you Canadians know each other all or so?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
we
I
all
meant.
live together.
Can somebody ping him in Discord?
I do not have him in Discord, so I cannot be of help in this task.
No, just
There's a link for
write
today's session,
the
if you want to
Steelbeasts
read up.
that he's in there.
Okay.
Okay, I'll give him 3 minutes because we can't keep 25 guys waiting on one guy. Then we'll just have to do a pause and rejoin.
So a little joke at the moment for Granny at the moment.
Yeah. So 2
all three
minutes
guys.
now, and then we go to the map. And I want to do the briefing a little bit different this time because the graphic op plan and written shit is already out. So we will do it in the 3D view. Let's see how it works out. I always found it very helpful, especially when training for a defense, to get all the leaders together on a hill overlooking the terrain and do the briefing from there. Let's see if we can simulate that in Steelbeasts.
Of course, what you could do is you could run the scenario we ran a couple of weeks ago, where you do it from the tank hatch.
With no map.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
have
with the tutorial.
Badgers incoming.
Badger.
Yeah, I'm late. I just got to set up. Be a sec.
Badger.
Okay, then
Badger.
we need to put someone in a gunner's place.
Captain Nihil has offered already.
Yeah, Captain Nihil, if you would join one of the tank crews as the gunner.
Okay, which one?
Just stay in tanks and hop down to the gunner position and let Badger take over Alpha 1-3.
Copy.
1-3 or 1-4?
1-3.
1-3 at this time.
It's running.
Okay, and with everybody in place, Mr. Nike, would you please start the game?
All right, just to verify, I have only 25 participants, so not more than before. Are everybody in game at this time?
I'm
Is
not
Badger
seeing.
in yet?
I'm still looking for the session.
Try looking for the 188. It's down below main server.
There it is. Just wasn't kicking in.
Ah, there you are.
One, 3.
All right, so just before I press the button, we are 26 participants today.
Before you start, Captain Nihil, you want to be in the gunner's position of Alpha 1-3, not Alpha 6-6.
Copy.
All right, and while you sort that out, so if you can turn off your peripherals, because we will be pushing the bandwidth, not so much at my end, but as always, it's the guy with the worst bandwidth that sort of
Not me.
dictates the overall speed. For the new guys, once I press start, make sure you are in screen in the assembly area. Do not alt tab or do anything else to jump out, because that might have a bad effect on the overall game. Once we get into game, primarily for the new guys, don't touch anything. Just wait for the flashing, waiting for others to, well, stop flashing. Aside from that, is everybody in screen at this time? I will take that as a yes, starting up.
Yeah, well, as always, fingers crossed.
4.
3 3/4.
I'm voting for 7 today.
Okay. Oh, you must
I'm
know
saying
the size.
5.
You must know the size of the scenario then.
Come on, you guys, knock it off with those negative waves.
Exactly.
I was
Wait.
positive.
I was being positive as well.
Yeah. The morning
This
prayer.
feels weird.
So elevate, drop,
Famous last
and do a
words. Are we back
360,
with the
or
pillow
what?
and the safe word?
Morning prayer.
It's just the tip. It just feels weird to him. It's his first time he's been on a computer and not in the bathroom with a locked door.
You're not
Ah,
wrong
much
about
better.
the bandwidth, are you?
So, Privos, what is a morning prayer? Is it to elevate the barrel and just do a 360, or what?
All right, and also for the new guys, when you get into screen, I would suggest that on your right side, where it says overlays, you flip the middle switch up to all under info. Aside from that, just wait for everybody to get in.
Greenie?
Yes.
In the written order, Alpha 4 has to observe against Hill 481 and Hill 320. Okay, now I see
Not
it.
listening, not listening.
Well, you're not on the same map graphics anyway.
You wrote the
Oh,
orders.
that's true. No, well, yeah, but I didn't write the Granny's orders though.
Oh,
Or
good
have you
sync,
been sneaking in?
No,
Yeah,
because where would the fun be in that?
Okay, anyway, I found the marking for Hill 322.
All right, just so I can get a general overview of how far we are, could you, everybody please press the ready button in upper right corner?
I don't think that's a thing in Steelbeasts.
If you're ready.
Terrorize the turret settings first. I don't know.
Yeah.
Nothing I recognize.
All right, it's up. It seems stable at my end at least. I will cede the floor to Granny. Have a good night and good hunting.
Thanks,
Before-
Nike. I will
2
call you
seconds.
up when we're ready.
2 seconds before we start. For the new guys, remember to go to options, map, contour line spacing, and set it to something.
Oh boy.
2 meters is the most used, but whatever you prefer, you have to set it now in multiplayer before we get into the game, because once you set it and we start, you can't reset it in before the game ends.
Okay, so I will hand over the trains to 6-5 soon. What I want you to do now is go to the map. Just north of the observation point OP3 at grid 5556 2685. There we shall meet and go into the 3D view.
Repeat location again. CP3.
OP3. That's in the center of our AUR at grid 5556 2685.
Seen.
Just next to the tank ditch.
Yeah, and yeah, we just need to hover like 10 meters above the ground to see everything.
What do you mean A11?
Yeah, CP3 A11.
No, I'm talking about OP3.
Oh.
It's
Oscar Papa.
Oscar Papa. On the hill in the center, just north of that.
Alpha 6-6 is near it.
Okay, so if everybody's in,
Wait a second. Can you give the coordinates once again, because my game froze for a second?
The coordinates are 5, 5, 5, 6, 2, 6, 8, 5.
Oh, okay.
Okay, with everybody in, we will do the quick terrain orientation. Just for the moment in dayside, we will switch to thermal imager later. If you look to the north, you see a kind of hangar building. From own position over that building towards the horizon north direction. One hand to the right of that, you see two patches of wood on a little hill. That basically is the corner point of the L Ridge.
Interesting concept.
Here I expect to be the battle to be decided. The L Ridge goes north to south from that point and east to west here. So it will leave plenty of battle position for two platoons to fight on. One hand to the right of that, between the hills to our right, roughly 2.5 kilometers to the northeast, there's OP2. This is the position that Alpha 2 platoon needs to man. A little bit to the right of that, we have hill 471. And directly to the east, you see a gap between the hills. There are two little ridges to the left and right of that gap. This will be the position of Combat Post 1, manned by Alpha 1 platoon. And right in front of that is 4 points, little town. This is what Alpha 5 needs to defend at all cost, because if enemy comes up here to that hill where we are standing on, we're basically fucked. Okay, now we should switch to the thermal imager so we can see a little bit better. Just to the right of that gap, we see a wooded hill. That's hill 404. That's where I will be initially. And to the right of that is where the battle positions of Alpha 4 are starting. And at the southern edge of that hill, we can see the first buildings of Southtown. If enemy wants to get us from there, he needs to push either through Southtown or move around that into that bowl that we see to the south. I think that's unlikely they will do it, because that would be kind of suicidal. But nevertheless, Alpha 4 and Alpha 3 needs to check that out. So directly over the chimneys to the south, in that direction, there's a little plateau with two hills. And it will be the battle positions for Alpha 3 in the main phase. Yeah, and to the right of that, the hills moving north to south to the west of our positions. This is where we should make our last stand if everything fails.
Sounds optimistic.
Okay, so for the tank platoons, what I want you to do in the first phase is go into your combat positions, combat posts, CP1, 2, and 3. You're on the tripping wire in that case. Your main task is to identify where enemy is coming from, tell me their strength, and if possible, knock out a high value target, like a tank or if you find an observer or something. But if anything like enemy fire, enemy behavior, or simply your gut feeling tells you it's time to move out from there and tell me. I need all of your tanks in your main positions for the fight at the main line. Alpha 5, when we look directly to the east again in the center, I need you to make sure that as soon as any armored vehicle drives onto the ridges to the north and south of the gap at 4 points, they need to get an ATGM to the face, and anything that tries to move into 4 points needs to get killed by RPGs.
Alpha 5, Roger.
Yeah, Alpha 4, I hope you're okay with your battle positions on the hill. If you can place an ATGM team that can at least overwatch the movements of Alpha 3 to their combat outpost, it would be really helpful. Don't risk too much, but you need to help hold your battle positions on the hill and in Southtown if need be at close range. If enemy tries to outflank you there, Alpha 3 should be able to support you with fires to your right flank and into Southtown. And for Alpha 3 for the main battle, just be aware that you need to engage very close to Alpha 4. So be positive when identifying your targets. Okay, questions from any of the platoon leaders?
You have 2 CP2s marked, but no CP1. Which one do you want CP1 to go to?
Mistake on my side. CP1 is the one in the center.
Roger.
It's just right to the east of 4 points. Okay, Papa 6-5. I would like you to take a position where you can support here in the center and in the north of Alpha 2 as the main effort. And yeah, for the rest, choose your position so you can put the best fires down. Six five. I would like you to have a position in the center and close to the reserve area, so you can observe the fight there and give me a heads up if something goes wrong. Also, have Alpha 7-4, our recovery vehicle, in a position where it can tow out any vehicles from Alpha 1 if one of them gets tracked or something. Okay, then back to the map. Platoon leaders now have 10 minutes to organize their platoons. We will start a radio check at roughly 20:30.
Go to the channels now.
Yep.
Question from Alpha 3. Just clarify the plan. We first move to CP3.
Okay. All right, this can be interesting.
So, boss, we're defending and then attacking. Is that right? Or we're just defending?
We are defending and attacking. We're defending as Alpha Koi and we're attacking as Bravo Koi.
Okay.
But the orders for Bravo, I don't know. They will get there. We will get them when we get them.
I'm not sure the orders for.
But for now, we're gonna need to focus on the defense. So we're tasked with observing towards hill CP3, Alpha 11, TRP, and hill 320 and 481. So my intent is with Alpha section, observe towards CP3 in battle position 4-1, and with Bravo section, cover 481 and 320 from BP 4.2.
B.
And we can move around, nice. So basically, Wiggly, if you have control of BP 4-2, observe towards the hill 3-2, 481, cover our south flank.
Copy.
Prepare to move into BP 4-1 and prepare to counterattack into BP 4-1 if the enemy is attacking me and Schmidt.
Copy.
Schmidt?
Yes?
Get your spike team set up in a good position so you can fire on hill CP3 / Alpha 11 marker.
Have I got control of Alpha 4-3?
You should.
You should. You should.
All of you are split up, so. We're covering a huge area.
Who's dismounted it?
With 4 call signs, so stay mobile if possible.
Yeah, it's already dismounted, so you can drag everybody down and put them into positions.
Anything down at the moment.
Papa 6-5 from Alpha 4 radio check over.
Step is heavy.
Alpha 4, this is 6-6, hearing you loud and clear.
Well, I hope that was for the right person.
Yeah, short and sweet. You get the right-hand side of this, and I've got the left-hand side. I'm going to deploy my infantry on the left flank into the north edge of the town at the left side of the position.
Wigglyff?
Yeah.
Is where you are
6-6, Alpha 2,
your
West
right
1
or left?
Well, the position's facing south, so...
Okay, that's fine. So that's your left. Yeah, correct.
Correct.
Just checking.
Hey, Simba.
Tiger, I stay now
Yep.
south from your position. Is that correct?
Ja, das ist sehr gut. Just make sure you get your ADGN set up so you can observe towards hill CP3.
Wig, I've got no ATGMs. You aware of that?
I am now. Okay, I'll see. I'll try to get my ATGM in a place where they're not completely exposed.
I've got just a section.
Copy.
The cat was here and the cat went away.
So just confirm our centre of focus is the avenue of approach to the southeast. There's no name, just says enemy through N904.
Yeah, basically we've
through
got
Leesdorf.
we've got Hill 320, which is south of us, and 481, which is southeast of us.
Yeah, Roger.
I'm going to assume that our left flank on this is going to be north side of 481, and the right flank on this is going to be due south of us.
Roger, I won't be able to hit anything on the other side of 320. Have we got any killing areas with artillery for support?
We have area 5005 registered. That's a low ground behind the 320 481.
Oh, so 5005 is an ARA, is it? It's an artillery reserved area. Okay, that's fires.
Supposed to be
Green.
fires.
Okay, cool. I'm not familiar with that. That's fine. So when can we call it? Do I say you to request, or you? Can you see that?
I'm checking with 65 right now.
Okay, I can't find a good covered spot for my ATGM, so I'm putting him right in front of a dugout.
Yeah, Roger. I think, to be honest, you've only got, from what I can see, there's not many clear fields of fire because they can cover unless they come down the road, which I think they fucking won't.
If I put him next to the dugout, if we get artillery, they can just jump back in it.
Yeah.
And hope.
Yeah. Hope.
Survivability pit, basically.
It's going to get dark, isn't it?
No, it's going to morning. It's 06:30 in the morning.
Oh, is it? Okay. Because you talked about going to thermal.
That was in the brief. So you could see further.
Right. I assumed that it was... Yeah, okay.
Wait, I think you can push your ATGM further up already. You can move everywhere within the blue circle.
Tell me which position is the best.
Well, it's not. None of it's good, mate.
Right.
My only problem with all this is artillery. I don't know whether it's better to move, not be in the positions to start with and wait for the artillery to fall and then move in, or what? What do you reckon, boss?
I would say stay mounted besides the ATGM and then just keep mobile.
Between the buildings at the moment, but I was thinking.
Alpha 1, Redcon 1.
I was thinking about whether I put my vehicle actually in the dug-in position, or whether I leave it way back.
Oh, good question.
I'm just wondering whether I keep my infantry forward in the buildings to see if there's any artillery, and then once it's come in, we move into position.
Do we feel ready?
6 Alpha 1, loud and clear, over.
6 Alpha 2, loud and clear, out.
I would put your vehicle in the buildings to our east.
Okay, I'm going to do that.
6 is Alpha 4, really loud and clear, and we are Redcon 1, over.
Alpha 5, reading loud and clear, and Redcon 1.
Okay, I've got my vehicle all the way to the east.
Two things for organization. Please set up a fires net that either the platoon leaders or platoon sergeants are manning. Would be on frequency 58500. And also, please look on the upper edge of the map. I want reporting levels for the ammo. If a tank platoon is down to 20 saber rounds, or an IFV platoon is down to 100 AP rounds, report red. If you're down to nil, report black.
Logistics.
going to try to get one of my
could you repeat what
infantry
you want
teams up
the
into
tank
the upper
saber
levels
rounds
of
down to?
of one of these buildings here.
20 rounds for one platoon.
So, Wiggy, I've got both my infantry in the
one, roger.
buildings, and my vehicle is just 100 meters behind the large building to the north.
Right, this is 6-6. If there are no more questions, then I will ask Nike to start the game.
Copy, scene. Yeah, if we start getting contacts along this south side, then we can run out.
Be able to stop and mind, but I can point and give artillery cord.
And again, this is 6-6. Anyone has a problem with setting up the fires net in their platoons?
Wigglyf, do you have so you can transmit if needed on Firesnet?
It's firm, I do.
Rome Alpha 4, we are set on Firesnet over.
Sharpa 3, what's the frequency for fire net?
58500.
Because we love to have separate nets.
We're now 30 minutes in. We haven't started.
Yeah, we need to get going.
Well, that's 30 minutes. We've successfully defended this position.
Loud and clear.
Very good, very good.
Got to be positive, man.
Yeah, that's true.
And no pause and rejoins yet.
Okay, looking good.
Correct.
Haven't started yet. Who's the boss?
Ronin.
Okay. Ronin, Gunslinger, and APOC. Fucking hell, that's a command and a half.
Sure is.
What could go wrong?
Everything.
Every faith.
We still have Nike as op 4.
Yeah, we do. Doesn't really fight as op for though. He fights as Nike.
Yeah, but it's giving it a good trashing.
Good luck, gentlemen.
Yeah, mount up, you bitches.
This is 6-6, Alpha 1, Alpha 2, Alpha 3. Report when you are on your combat post.
I guess you have it both directions.
4 negative contacts with thermals.
That's a good start.
It is. Now 3-1 minutes of successful defense.
Contact, men east.
Full 3. Nothing seen. I have visibility with my OP in the buildings directly to the south and directly to the southeast. Nothing seen.
Copy.
Transfer only.
I've got eyes from upper level buildings east and
625,
southeast.
29.
No contacts there either.
Okay, tanks up to the north.
Contact, men, east.
Ah, shit.
Hopefully someone will tell us on the net what that is.
I accidentally fired off a 40 mic from infantry.
Three is in.
Oh, now you've done it. You just started something, KT.
Sorry.
Six Alpha 2. Alpha 2 send.
I'm getting artillery on my CP2. I'm in contact with a company of tanks up here. Out.
Understood. Engage and fall back to your planned battle position. 2-1 and hold the ground.
6 Alpha 1, positioned under artillery fire.
Alpha 1, this is 6, understood. Alpha 2, give me a grid on that enemy tank company so 6-5 can do something about him.
This is Alpha 3, we have tank contact NI 4 area.
Tank contact NI4.
South of NI 4, like 3,000 meters south from our position at CP3.
Alpha 3, understood. How many tanks?
4 tanks.
Alpha 6, I put the marker Alpha 2-1, Tanker 1 tank down. That's where the company is. Out.
This is 6-6 for everybody. We have an enemy tank company in the north. Alpha 3 reports at least 2 tank platoons in the south. Enemy effort not identified yet. Contact, APCs south. We're taking fire.
Is 3. I can hear vehicles.
Contact, tanks, east.
Alpha 1, correction, Alpha 2, this is Papa 6-5, a fire mission coming on those tanks. I also have one fire mission prepped for NAI 1 if required. Papa 6-5 out.
Alpha 2, Alpha 1, this is 6-6. There's a motorbike coming towards your position.
What did they sound like?
1, 3, I can hear vehicles. Is that Wiggy? Can you hear those?
Request permission to move.
Negative. What do they sound like? Oh, yep, I'm hearing them now.
You have friendly wheels coming by you.
Okay,
That's what
Roger.
it sounds like. It's wheels. My spike team still has negative contact.
This is 2.
6-6 Alpha 1 engaged, destroyed motorcycle.
Alpha 2, this is 2. Alpha 2, send.
Roger, we're unable to observe fires during our pullback.
Contact, APCs east. Contact, tanks, south.
620 20 more to south.
Alpha 1, this is 6. Be aware, Alpha 2 has pulled back, so you are exposed more in the north. Alpha 2, this is 6. Give SITREP.
This is 2. Currently en route. We're about halfway there to 2.1 position.
Yeah, repeat, what kind of enemy did you spot? Did you engage anything? Did you kill anything?
Alpha 3, engaging tanks to our south.
Engaging tanks to the south. Give them some detail, boys.
Enemy tanks on hill 454 to the east of RT point target Alpha 8.
6 is 2.
2 sent.
Roger, we have 1 tank with damaged fire control. Looks to be probably a company level, unknown number of kills by us.
Alpha 1. Alpha 1 is 6, give up your position.
Alpha 3 start retreating, we are under fire.
We have an enemy tank platoon on hill 454.
Hill 454.
2.
Yeah, between 454 and 421, looks like they've got
fire during our
tanks
pullback.
moving west.
One tank is stationary, over.
I've got no vis. I can't.
Schmidt, can you get this with a missile team?
Roger.
I just hopped into tanks out east.
It's cheating, man.
Oh, okay. Well, looking on the map,
we are engaged from the north and the south, we are retreating.
Well, we're not giving any fucking anything that any commander can use at all.
6 is 2.
Well, you can't see much from their position is that they're engaging a
Current
long
combat
range.
strength now.
1,
3.
this is 3. We have artillery direct fire hitting to 400 meters to our southeast. Over.
Roger. I'm also observing inert fire in south part NI5, and Alpha 3 has lost 2 call signs on hill CP3. Schmidt, get your missile team ready.
I still have it outside, but cannot much see.
1, this is 3. Do we need to think about
6
that artillery if it takes 2
1,
minutes 40
lost
over?
2 vehicles. Third vehicle has a fuel leak. I'm going to pull him back to the hill we did.
Unless you have been in contact, you should be safe now. Just keep mobile if you start getting hit by artillery.
Set him up as a bunker there.
I'm not very mobile with 2. Yeah, roger.
Well, keep the dismounts in the buildings if you can.
No, dismounts in the building with Wiggy. Wiggy's already identified that. My question is, by the time they get here, if we ask for artillery, it'll be too late. Out.
Ah, you mean own artillery? Talk about enemy artillery.
I meant friendly.
6, this is 2. 2 sent.
Well, Wiggly, you have a mandate to go up on net and request 5005 whenever you feel like it.
2-1 battle position and
Copy.
You have the eyes in that area.
Understood.
Copy.
Yeah, use the ridge you have and move left and right. Okay, this is 6-6 for all. I've called a reserve, a Charlie platoon. I will hand 2 vehicles to Alpha 3 and hopefully get 2 vehicles up to Alpha 1's position.
Alpha 6-6, Alpha 4 observing smoke screen on hill CP3 / Alpha 1-1 over.
Understood.
4-3, I'm moving my vehicle up into the
6-6,
dugout
friendly
now.
smoke.
4. I'm going to try to advance my my missile team just a bit.
Visual contact BTR 82 at northeast Alpha 1-1.
6-2, can we get a tank for BB? He's dead.
Alpha 6-6, Alpha 4 observing BTRs at Alpha 1-1 east 800, pushing northwest over.
Understood. Mark on map.
4-3,
Let them come close
fire
and
directly to
destroy
my
them.
front. I'm observing. Okay, can you see that?
Alpha 6-6 from Alpha 4 marker Alpha 401 BTR marked on map over.
Trying to move into defensive position now.
Roger, my CB-90 is in the defensive position and both my infantry
1 platoon
are in
BTRs
visibility
and out.
directly to the southeast. Out.
Schmidt, how is it going with the HDL?
I can nothing see. I see no enemy. I have to wait. I hope they come in my line.
Small arms fire, was that our vehicles firing back?
Motorbike near south.
Alpha, friendly forces just withdrawing past my location. 1 tank, that's it. Only 1 tank made it. Out.
Alpha 3, this is 6-6, repeat lost.
Destroy enemy motorbike near south town.
Understood. Move to your battle positions 3-1 as quickly as possible and set up there.
Copy. We are retreating.
Transport. Gunner.
6 is Alpha 5.
There's a motorcycle within
Alpha 1,
EC
2
direction.
tanks south of NAI 3 and 1 recon vehicle.
Are you
north of
engaging?
NAI 3.
Gunner, Sabo, APC, on
Alpha 1, this is 6.
Yeah.
It's Alpha 1.
So the remaining vehicle reinforce Alpha 2 in their battle position. I think there might be a ship coming down that way.
I can't traverse down with my dugout. He's
Why
going
am I not?
direction
Alpha 1, roger.
north. Motorcycle north behind us. Into the town. Roger forever.
Copy. I'm trying to get out of my position now.
He's directly at my 12 o'clock
6-6,
behind
Alpha
me.
2.
Alpha 2 sent.
I have tanks, enemy tanks coming over the horizon from the old Alpha 2 position.
Did you say you
Suggest
headed
you call
north?
down fire on my old battle position, over.
Understood.
North, see my tracer.
Papa
Watch my
6-5,
tracer.
target areas 5006 and
See?
5007. All
Scanning
available,
for him
please.
now. I have negative contact with him now.
Yeah, me neither. He's gone behind us.
1 has engaged destroy 1 time BTR.
1-3, just be aware we have 1 motorcycle behind us directly in the villages to my north break. Just 1 motorcycle, Novus. Out.
And the 1 is destroyed by tank. Say a sitter up on your south, you have a bike behind you.
Roger.
Confirm. I had a motorcycle pass north of our
Enemy
position,
tank, at least one
moving north,
platoon
lost
in the area of
contact.
5007.
Roger.
Coming over that hill.
This is Alpha 2, yes. There's also tanks further back, or about a kilometer away. We've killed a platoon of IVs, and the tanks are further back out.
Alpha 6-6, Alpha 4, lost one call sign. Have engaged 2-time BTRs, NI5 East. Also have one motorcycle enemy behind battle position 4.2 over. Contact APC, wait out.
We're at. Oh,
Follow my Tracy.
Yep, I see him. I see him.
Are you on hill 320, 481, or what are you going?
Wig, there's a platoon of APCs, 4 looks like BTRs. I'll confirm that. They're in the woods line. I've got 3 thermals, but I can't engage. Roger.
Copy. They're headed our direction, correct?
Correct. Wrong. BRDMs. Coming out the woods now. Can you see them? Shit. There's 4 of them. 2 on the ground. Oh, you just got it.
Location?
Roger, they are southeast on the road and southeast from the road 200 meters into the woods. Roger, fire over.
So hill 481.
1 destroyed, 2 are still in the wood line. Wait.
4 has destroyed 1. I believe that they are maybe pausing in that wood line.
Alpha 5, this is 6.
Roger, I can
Calling
confirm
down,
that they're posing.
FTF
I've got
Rhine.
1
Pull your troops
small
back there.
thermal. Over. He's dead. Like.
Alpha 6-6, engaged BRDMs, south, battle position 4.2, vicinity 320, 481 over.
Alpha 3, engaging any position from 3-1.
Schmidt, I need you to get up with your CV-90 and destroy the BTRs in NI5.
Wiggy loading.
Out.
Second BRDM destroyed.
Six, Alpha 5,
One BRDM directly to our south, moving.
Negative, pull your units back into 4 points. We are calling down final protective fires Rhine. That's the green line going north to south in your AOR.
Roger, Alpha 5.
Do you have contact with that third one that's in the open?
It's behind the tree. It's directly to my south, behind the tree. Negative.
Yeah, same here. I think I may have immobilized him.
Schmidt, did you just fire?
No, I reload now.
1 dismount, had destroyed 1-time BTR.
I don't think they're BTRs.
I have a damage in the Stabilisierung.
He's down, Wiggy. That guy's down. Tanks just destroyed him.
Copy. 1, this is 4, have destroyed BRDM platoon, southeast our position.
Location.
Approximate location is 5005 marker, artillery marker.
Right, good work.
Wiggy, I would suggest that's an avenue of approach for the enemy, over.
I agree. Yeah, if those were tanks or mainline units, I would have gone ahead and fired 5005.
Alpha 6-6 from Alpha 4 destroyed 1-time BRDM platoon in 5005 and over. More APCs wait out.
APCs directly south in the same area in the wood line. 1 engaging. These are not BTRs.
5005.
Wiggy, I don't have any more AP. Can you see my trait? Yeah.
Okay, he's
He's
destroyed.
down.
He's destroyed. Ceasefire.
Alpha 6-6, Alpha 4 engaging B. Charles Hill 481 southwest corner out.
Copy. Go ahead and reload.
To which position I have to drive?
Reloading.
Schmidt, hold the position you are in now. Get eyes into the open field into NI5 and destroy any BTR you see. Tjena Fischer. Jajamän, det har jag.
Unidentified APC south.
How many?
Receiving indirect fire this time.
Shift position.
Four, this is 3. I think they were BMP3s. They look like over.
Copy.
Alpha 3, this is and Alpha 1. Charlie platoon reinforcements have
Heavy.
arrived. I'm moving down into.
Try to get an positive ID on the vehicles destroyed.
To Alpha 3, and I will hand 2 vehicles to Alpha 1 platoon.
This is Alpha 3.
One is receiving IDF our position. Also eyes on
APC's
IDF.
coming in south. My thermals have gone.
Copy.
Repeat last, indirect fire and what?
They are moving.
Also observing indirect fire directly west our position.
Papa 6-5, say again area.
CN hitting Alpha 3.
I'm hitting 2. I was on the map.
At least one platoon of vehicles moving north through the forest.
Alpha 6-6, Alpha 4 under indirect fire in battle position 4.2 out.
Alpha 6, Alpha 2 under indirect fire in our battle position 2-1, over.
Schmidt, say what?
I'm hitting. I'm out.
Hit by what?
I don't know, I was on the map at
This
this
is
moment.
6. Hand me your remaining vehicle up in the north. I'm giving you Charlie 1 platoon. Crew them. And you will still be going under the
För att Ace inte kunde uppfylla min vilja om att ha plutonstrid regelbundet seriöst. Så jag har gått till en EU-baserad enhet.
4-3, I am all operational. Out.
4 is also completely operational.
APC's directly south. 1 engaging.
Copy. Yeah, I don't see him at this time.
Alpha
Wood
4,
line.
this is Papa 6-5. I have our artillery
my
coming
tracer?
down north side of hill 481, ETA 2
He's
seconds.
down.
Correction at 2 minutes.
And I'm dead.
Alpha 6-6, Alpha 4 down to 1 single vehicle out.
This is
Tjena Toskan.
destroyed.
Alpha 4, yeah, I'm handing you Charlie 4. As it looks now, we have stopped enemy attacks in the north and in the center. Probably we will see a renewed push in the south. So, Alpha 2, Alpha 5, hold your current position. Alpha 1, Alpha 4, Alpha 3. Alpha 4, I'm handing you the Charlie 4 platoon. Use it to reinforce your battle positions. Alpha 1, you support Alpha 3 in the battle positions.
I'm hearing enemy tank engines in my vicinity. No eyes on.
There's tanks up there somewhere in
And
those
Alpha
woods.
1, hand over the
I would
Alpha 1,
suggest
2 vehicles.
we have
if need be.
artillery in the wood line where all those things are. Just hit it with artillery.
Yes, seen. I can observe. Okay. Alpha 6-6, Alpha 4 observing tanks. Hill 481 north part. Request indirect fire on the entire northern sector of Hill 481 over.
Tanks. 1 times
Understood,
T-72
Papa 6-5
southeast.
acknowledged.
Just
ETA
coming
to
out where the
shell 40
burning
seconds.
vehicles are.
Correct. I see him too.
There's 2 tanks there on the one firing just by 200 meters south of the wood line, the road.
I'm observing him from my spike position, but I've got no ammo.
Alpha 3 is engaging him. 2 T-72s.
Engage and destroy one ship platoon to our east.
He's got another one. He's just got another one. There's one up.
1.
Wrong. The second one is still moving. They're just literally 100 meters south of the
Alpha
road.
2 has enemy tank
I'm pulling my
at
spike
the
team
southern
back.
end of
He's out of ammo.
507 fire marker. Just around
Guys, you all have new call signs in Charlie 4 to the southwest of Hill 31.
If you can hold or not.
We are holding at the moment out.
Line formation facing east.
Okay, Alpha 1 again. Please hand the Alpha 1-2 vehicle to me.
What do you want me to do with it? Do we drive it
Jag...
ourselves?
Negative, I'm with you in Charlie
Okay.
4.
So you're going to drive them all?
Yeah, we have a brand new platoon to use.
I've got 4-4.
Yeah, step 1, get into the town to our northeast so we can get out of line of fire for this shit.
4 moving.
Tank platoon behind us is engaging. So push and get into cover.
Do we drive Charlie? I've still got Charlie 4-3. I do anything with it?
Yeah, drive north into cover. We will link up in the village. Get out of the line of fire because you're getting shot at.
Affirmative.
4-1 is in the village southwest corner.
Okay, together with Alpha 1 or Charlie 1, form a line to engage into the low ground and destroy enemy tanks.
Alpha 6-6, Alpha 1 respawn as Charlie 4, orders over.
Yeah, reinforce your battle position and hold Southtown.
Roger out. Tasking is as before.
Still there.
Schmidt, you have Charlie 4-2. Southwest corner of the map, grab it.
Roger.
Okay, we need to pretty much attack into Southtown to be able to hold Southtown, so this is gonna be interesting. So initially, column on me, prepare to move on the line, prepare to pop smoke and get out of here.
Alpha 3, this is 6. Please give a type and number of enemy contacts.
Nu funkar avståndsläsaren.
Alpha 4, this is 6. Be advised, enemy tanks in your left flank.
1, this is 3, I'm behind you.
Roger out.
2-4 send.
Friendly tank on right.
We're down to 1 effective vehicle.
4 is moving third column. No contact with 2.
Okay, repeat. Alpha 2 is down to 1
Roger.
effective vehicle.
Nej, torsken. Jag känner att jag är klar med Ace som det är nu. Jag har det jävligt bra i NRU. Okej, har det gått torsken. Observation halt.
3 holding. 3 to your left.
Right.
Observing thermal targets moving 12 o'clock.
Oh, tanks. Tanks just engaged directly in front.
Friendly, I hope.
Yeah, there's a tank on my right that is engaging and is backing out now.
Observing thermal targets in the forest northeast. So
Tank directly in front.
Enemy tanks, hill 4,
Enemy
4
tank directly
back.
4 and 5 platoon, be advised.
I'm herbing.
Enemy tanks on hill 404. Papa 6-5, engage into that area.
Suggest you go in the low ground.
Yep, keep racing into the forest behind us. Alpha 6-6, Charlie 4, we cannot attack into Southtown as we have enemy tanks in battle position 4-1 in hill 404.
4 understood, then take up positions in Valley Town so you can guard the valley to your east and west. And if you can bring ATGMs on hill 404, it would be most appreciated.
Is he dreaming? Alpha 6-6 from Charlie 4, I either need a big smoke screen to screen Valley Town South so I can push towards it, or I will have to go around the hill north of me marked Alpha 4, Alpha 3. That will take about 10 minutes to do over.
Yeah, that's shit. Just find a battle position in the area north of 3.1 battle position where it can be effective.
Roger out.
This Alpha 3, we are black on ammo.
This is Alpha 2, we are also black on ammo.
I'm just gonna reload smoke, then we're gonna get a BP.
Okay, then...
Wiggly, if you have missile team, I want to set up your missile...
Alpha 2, you have
Where?
a light truck right behind you.
Southeast?
Resupply
Directly on the road in town.
Alpha 1 crew, you need to
Copy. You want me to dismount my missile
relieve,
team? Or,
No, hold.
Copy.
or Alpha 3.
John Sweet, give me
Your
a
current battle position.
better target contact on the tanks.
KT, they're in the town on the road, directly looking our way.
So they are actually in Valley Town?
Yes, 3 tanks. Confirmed.
Ah, fuck. Alpha 6-6, Charlie 1 observing 3 times enemy tanks in Valley Town and over.
It's either that or Alpha 3 too, but there was 3 of them directly on the crossroads.
Alpha 3, there will be a supply truck in your area in 5 minutes.
Wait, are you talking about the town to our northeast or to our south?
Directly to our south. Southeast. They were on that crossroads.
Oh, okay.
So you might want to turn Alpha 3-1 that.
Yeah, I'm shifting focus. Alpha 6-6, Alpha 3-1 from Alpha 4, correction. Enemy tank platoon south of our road junction in the village. Alpha 3-1 out. Platoon face south, form line, prepare to dismount.
Okay, understood. I can't move. Alpha 2, this is 6.
Face south.
We have enemy contacts on...
Remember, our ACAN works nice in the side of the tanks. Prepare to dismount and get Carl Gustav forward. I'm following the low ground for now.
The hill where the battle positions 5-2, 5-3 and 5-4 are planned.
Platoon, dismount.
I'll move down. I'll come down with the Alpha 1-2 out.
Orders on your right, dismounting.
Be careful.
Left,
you are
dismounting.
fully exposed to the east when moving south.
My dismounts are attacking to the 4-way junction.
This is 6-6. We have an enemy tank platoon in South Town. Engage and destroyed 1.
There you go. Told you. Alpha 4 Bravo still up.
Anybody know what the minimum range is on a spike?
No clue.
2.75 clicks on these, I think. On minimum? No.
Check.
No.
Copy. Well, I got it setting up next to my position looking towards the town.
My dismount is crossing the road. No contacts.
I'm coming to the east of the road, into the buildings, just to the left of Alpha 3-1.
Okay, anyone in the south? Alpha 1, Alpha 3, Alpha 4. If you can put, you need to put effective fire down in South Town. We have probably enemy tanks, maybe reinforcements in that area.
Alpha 3, negative. We are out of ammo right now. Out of Sable.
I'm gonna poke my CV-90 up to the west, see if they have just continued pushing west. No visual to the west. Alpha 6-6, Charlie 4, lost contact with enemy tank platoon in this small town behind the flat position 3.1. I am mounting up, intent to keep pushing towards South Town and over. Platoon, mount up.
Alpha 4, over. This is Alpha 6-6.
I'm destroyed?
I need a sit rep, beginning with Alpha 1.
I think I just got bugged from a building.
I'm pretty certain there was
Hey, Alpha
3 tanks
4,
in there.
It's Papa 6-5. I'm gonna
Pretty
have
certain
a
they had
flash
pushed to
on
west
the
northwest.
west side of Southtown ETA, 1 minute 30 seconds.
Did you get that,
3
Alpha 1?
tanks moving up to engage
one.
enemy
No,
in
what did you say?
Southtown.
He's
Come
gonna
around.
out. There's going to be fires all the southwest of Southtown
understood.
in
Alpha 2.
30 seconds, so don't move.
Alpha 2, I'm
Well,
coming
Southtown
down
is the
south,
town where you have your dismounts.
Alpha 1-2 to help out with that hospital hill thingy. And then I have 1 tank reloading up north, and 1 tank which will have 2 rounds left. Which shoots very bad because the sights are damaged. Out.
Is Alpha 2 currently in contact?
Negative. Out.
Hey, KT, I've still got
Okay,
my
Alpha
dismounts
3.
in Southtown.
Yep.
I can't see anything, mate. There's a lot of burning and there's a lot of dead. But I can't see anything live. Do you want me to move them and have a look around?
Wait 30 seconds. If 6-5 is correct, you're gonna get splashed soon.
Only one.
3 mounted.
Yeah, 1 is dead, so line up on the 4-4.
Alpha 5, this is 6. Sit rep, please.
Alpha 5, 4 call signs operational, ammo is green. Engage.
Nope, they're smashing our town.
CC and reconnaissance vehicles trying to push through north of CP1. Also destroy several tanks to the south.
Yeah, Bravo section, with your dismount, start sweeping east into Southtown.
6-6, I'm at hospital hill with the 2 vehicles. Alpha 7-2 and 7-4. Where is the bad guy? Over.
Say again.
With your dismounts, Alpha 4, sweep east if you can.
Reconsolidate the platoon. Be prepared to have 1 recon team.
Wait,
2 tanks
yeah, so much too much shatter.
to check out the area of CP2 and get eyes into NIA-1 and to the east of that.
Roger. Out.
Alpha 5.
Southtown getting smashed now.
Eyes into NIA-2 and 3. We need to know if there's still enemy pushing.
1, I can move my Alpha 4-3 call signs to have
And
a look.
Alpha 1, I need to know
west,
what's
over.
in Southtown. If the situation is clear
Do it.
there, I think we stopped it.
Wrong, east.
Even better.
Yeah, they're plastering the shit out of Southtown right now.
Okay, this is
SARS.
Alpha 6-6, 4 stations here. We have Bravo platoon activated, and Sick End tells us that the red attack has been stopped. Wait 1, I'm spreading out the Bravo call signs to the platoon leaders. Frago will be in 2 minutes.
Okay, cancel all serious actions. We will soon switch to Bravo company.
Six Alpha 1, no contacts in Southtown this time, over.
So fucking hate I got destroyed by a building bug.
I think this is a very, very large scenario. I was having issues in the very beginning.
I've had no issues so far.
Well, I would go from F5 to F8, and after about 3 seconds, it would kick back to the F5 view again.
My infantry are advancing into Southtown. No enemies.
Excellent.
However, there's a lot of burning. I mean, it's a lot of burning.
Yeah, that was that artillery fire. They
Artillery for the whole thing looks worse than Fallujah did. Fucking hell.
Alpha 5, I have visibility on NAI 2 and 3, no contact NAI 3, 1 station.
One,
VMP,
you can
NAI
report
2.
there are no contacts in the western part of Southtown.
Affirm. Alpha 66, Alpha 4, no visual enemy contacts in the western part of Southtown. Sweeping west to east with dismounts at this time and over.
Alpha 4, excellent. Give your units waypoints to the final positions. I'm handing you Bravo 4 now. All Bravo units, stand by for orders and then to Mike.
Okay, we got Bravo 4. We are now Bravo 4 and we'll pass out vehicles shortly.
What's happened to the Charlie vehicles then?
Just leave them where you are.
Okay.
By the way, move them to your old positions. So we are leaving them in the correct places.
Copy. Do you want to go northeast through Valley Town?
Second?
Want to move northeast through Valley Town?
Yeah, if you can. I don't have a Vic anymore.
Copy. 2, 3, this is 4. I am facing northeast, north of the woods that we were in. Want to form up on me?
Roger, 3, I was just about to move it AI, but you can take it if you want, just move it yourself.
Oh, copy. Well, go ahead.
All right, listen up, everybody.
Maybe
we need to march towards the enemy border and then attack from there. The order of march is painted to the left of our assembly area. I need in the point Bravo 4 with a slight change, followed by Papa 66 and the rest of the Papa elements. Last in that marching package will be Bravo 1. Then we need a 10-minute break. I don't want a huge cloth of tank vehicles in our starting area while Bravo 4 needs to recon. So Bravo 65 organized the 10-minute break. Then we will follow up with Bravo 5, Bravo 2, Bravo 3, Bravo 7, and then Bravo 65 closes the march. After that, I have marked the southern approach in yellow. That's where the main effort will be moving with Bravo 5, Bravo 2, Bravo 3, and the rest of the support elements. Along the orange road, I need to move Bravo 4 in the lead. Bravo 1 will support. Your task there will be to recon towards the Orange Ridge. I need to know what enemy forces are in that area. I need to know what enemy forces are in the area of O-Town. Once we know that, we can push the main effort through in the south. Bravo 4 and Bravo 1 will remain there to bind the enemy forces there. Don't get decisively engaged if they are superior force. Just make them
I need
know
more whiskey
that
for
you
this.
are there. If the area is pretty clear, then Bravo 4 and 1 have a clear to push north and link up with us on phase line 3. On the
Okay,
yellow
is
road,
everybody in Bravo section now?
we will have at first
3, Roger.
Bravo 5 in the lead. After the breach,
Schmidt?
Bravo 2 takes over, and over
you like,
Watson,
you
the
can
rest
come
of
in
the
my
task
tank.
force moving along.
You have Bravo 4 too, in the south.
There
Yeah.
we then form up
You ready to move?
with 2 tank
And
platoons
I'll
abreast.
move in the city.
Bravo 5 following, and we attack to the
In
north.
Bravo 4 too.
And as always, the artillery, please keep fires ahead of us and neutralize high-value targets such as ATGM positions or enemy
42.
observers.
42.
Bravo 4 too, in the south.
5 acknowledged.
Any questions?
All the way in the southwest of the map.
All the way in the southwest. Go right the way down the map.
Bravo 4, no questions out. Okay, platoon, if you didn't hear, we are to march on a black route up to release point. We need to move column on me.
Link up with,
Speed 1 until we are formed up.
get a go.
So anyway, we are marching black route to release point. From release point, we will push together with Bravo 1 to the northeast. On orange route, we will scout out how many. Perfect. We will scout out how many enemies are in that vicinity, and on Orange Ridge and in O-Town, and we are trying to.
Break. Where's Schmidt? Schmidt's not in his vehicle.
He will have to catch up when he can.
Now, I follow you.
Yep, 2's moving. 2, come up to second in column.
I'm on speed 1, should be workable. Anyway, our task is not to get decisively engaged, our focus is to try to fix them in their position. So my intent is to use a lot of indirect fire if it's available. Alpha 66, Alpha 4 is crossing a starting point over.
We're passing now.
Correction, Bravo 66. Bravo 4 is starting from the starting point out.
Excellent. Yeah, as I see that
Speed
Papa
2.
units are moving on a different way. Bravo 1, you're clear to follow Bravo 4 now. Rest of the task force.
1 is 4, platoon is moving.
Get
Excellent.
close to the black line and get ready to follow.
That's because Alpha 65 is way ahead of everybody. Again.
Is that APOC?
Yeah.
Bravo 1, this is Bravo 66. You're a bit off the way. I wanted you on the black road, directly
This is
behind.
Bravo 1. Realize I'm going to intercept the black line just west of Hillytown and fall in behind.
Us moving up to speed 3.
Excellent, because I need you to support Bravo 4.
1, did you copy all of that on the command net?
Yeah, that Bravo 1 will link up with us in the black line later on. They took the wrong fucking route. So far, I think this has been a fucking shit show.
It's too confusing. It's not.
Bravo 4, this is Bravo 6.
Bravo 4 send. Bravo 4 send.
This is Bravo 6. Give me a heads up when you're close to the breach point, then I will fire up the breaches. Let's see how that works.
From Bravo 4 copies. How do I conduct a breach over?
There's supposed to be breaching charges, and we should be able to cross after they blow.
And you have the trigger, over?
I have a trigger.
Roger out.
Bravo 2 is ready, close to the black route, out.
Understood. No contacts in the RP.
Well, ba-da. This is not going as smooth as I would like to. We've been having platoons spread out, trying to defend different directions.
Bravo
Having
5,
some
this is
player
Bravo 6.
issues.
Remain in your current position till I give you an order to move on.
Bravo 5, roger.
Taking right turn. Speed 2.
Bravo 2, Bravo 3. You're clear to link up with Bravo 5 in the area of Hilly Town.
Roger that. Bravo 2 will commence march up to Bravo 5.
Yeah, keep at least 200 meters distance between the platoons. I don't want to have one huge artillery target.
6-6 Bravo 1, contact possible observation team to our east. Engaging with coax, out.
Yeah, mark on map. Engage with coax if you can. Papa 6-6, engage with mortars if that's not working.
1-3, targets being engaged to my right. Over.
A from Bravo 1 reported a possible FO team. They are suppressing. They say they engage with coax, but I'm not calling that coax. Alpha, Bravo 6-6, Bravo 4 moving on route orange out. Stay in the low ground. Papa 6-6 is engaging with coax.
Yeah, that was directly overhead to our right.
Yeah, I saw the tracers.
Shots going both ways.
6-6 Bravo 1, enemy infantry destroyed.
Well, you know, that's vertical as well as horizontal. They were shooting over.
Observation halt.
Okay, understood. Bravo 4, Bravo 1, that means get through there quickly.
Bravo 6-6 from Bravo 4. Right now I'm more concerned about friendly fire killing me than enemy fire. Out.
Understood. So, everybody
Continuing.
don't shoot anything that looks like a CV-90.
Platoon, combat box, combat box.
4 box.
Sorry.
Wingman special focus on the flanks. We're in a low ground. Watch out for the smaller lake on between 4-4 and me.
Seen.
We are to attack, continue attack through the valley to our 1 o'clock. I will now name it the Valley of Death.
privateers.
Yeah, could be worse.
I just call it Purple Heart Corner.
Right, stop.
On contact, line formation facing the direction, prepare to push on them.
Force preparing to crest.
Or 1, no contact.
Or no contacts.
Go up to speed 2. Bravo 66, Bravo 4 got visual on the borderline time and over.
Understood. I'm firing the breaches now. You should take... There are 2 breaches in front of you. I suggest you take the northern one. That has nice cover. And then immediately start your recon mission.
Bravo 4 copies out. Platoon, we will use the northern breach.
Bravo 4, stand by. Fire mission smoke. We'll land in that area, then we'll fire the breach.
Bravo 4 copies.
Fire mission for smoke from Papa 65, ETA 35 seconds out.
Yeah, we have tanks right behind us.
Yeah.
Good artillery.
Bravo 1 is
Alpha 2 and Alpha 3
supposing us,
behind Bravo 5 out.
supporting us all the way through. So initially we will have smoke, thereafter they will build a breach and we will push through it.
Are we in column or what are we in now? Formation or line or?
Through the breach we'll be in column, but we'll stay in box formation for now. I'm
Roger,
holding.
It looks like we're in line though, that's all. Smoke to my right, smoke to my right, to your right one.
Seen.
Copy, believe friendly.
I would be more happier if they pop smoke in front of me.
Bravo section, we're going to collapse on Alpha section for the breach, and then back in the box.
Great.
We'll follow after Alpha.
That smoke is well off to my right, about 200 meters, 300 meters.
Copy. Well, it's also coming almost to our front, it's back down the hill line here.
Yeah, roger that. Just so you know.
But nothing to the north of us. Bravo 66, Bravo 4. Are we getting more smokes to our front or what?
Breach blown directly in front.
Fuck the smoke. Push, push. Bravo 4, observer breach, we're pushing.
Bravo 5, where do you want more smoke?
$400 meters past the breach would be nice.
Crossing.
Bravo 5, too far away to be advised on that. No.
Okay, our task now is reconnoiter. Alt. Moving, pushing.
Bravo 5, Bravo 2, Bravo 3. You are clear to move into Nusstal.
My intent is to move in box formation straight north through the forest and then push east towards Orange Ridge. So box formation, moving north.
And
Bravo 1 from Bravo 4. Bravo 4 will scout through the forest to the north. Suggest you take the open field to the east of me and over.
This is Bravo 1, acknowledge.
Okay, the forest is getting thick. Line formation, line formation.
War line formation, copy. There's mines along the border.
Well, we didn't see any, did you?
I didn't see any.
Nothing went boom.
I think he's just pulling our legs talking about the old German border.
6-6 Bravo 1, possible contact. Thermal in the woods, can't identify what it is.
understood. Give us a grid and mark on map. Bravo 1, this is Bravo 6. Please give coordinates for contact.
Is Bravo 1 working on it?
I think they just got it in text chat. Thanks for the AI.
Bravo 2, this is Bravo 3.
Yes, I'm in the turret.
Bravo 2.
One of your tank is stuck in the buildings. You should check that.
Yeah, I know, but I can't do something when everybody's going through it.
Six Bravo 1, PC marked on map.
Okay, platoon, we will take next hill, then we will push east and scouting through the small hill to east up to the Orange Ridge. My intent is to use Alpha section to push north and Bravo section to push east. There will be graphics on the map soon. Platoon halt. Platoon engines off. Use your ears, and I will draw lines.
Bravo 5, Bravo 2, Bravo 3. Move on along the yellow route. Stop at least 500 in front of the borderline breach.
Okay, graphics on map.
Foreseen.
So, so Alpha section will push along the arrow and Bravo push theirs. If we get no contacts, Bravo will reverse back and link up with Alpha, and we will keep pushing northeast. Try to get eyes on O-Town somehow through the low ground in the borderlines. But for now, let's move out on Alpha and Bravo route and see if we can observe anything on Orange Ridge.
4 copy.
Any questions?
No questions.
6-6, upon further evaluation, I believe that the FPC marked on the map is correct.
Moving.
3 ready? 4 moving.
Guidelines. If we can avoid to engage the troops that are on the orange line, if there are any, that would be good. If we can just pump them with RT, that would be the best option. So put your guys on hold fire, so you don't misfire by mistake.
4 copy. Hold fire.
But as usual, you are clear to fire to save yourself.
That's main tank rounds.
Second last.
Tanks are firing main armament.
Copy 3, I'm going to jockey left. It's getting pretty open on the right.
Six, Bravo 5 in position.
Contact tanks northeast. I'm backing out.
Understood.
I'm gonna dismount and get my platoon team up.
Bravo 3,
for team 4-2, back down and kill your engines.
Prepared to move towards the southern edge of the Blue Hills on
Copy.
my
Do we have
command.
those tanks, or
to get there.
Team still covered?
Bravo 2, will, as quickly as
Say again?
possible, get into
Is
Overwatch
Bravo team
position
still covered if we get into low
on
ground?
the red line. I marked just north of hill 579.
You should be. I need to get
Bravo 5 and Bravo
new
3
established
will
on where the
push
fuck they
through
went.
along the dotted yellow line and take
Copy
the
3, this
ridge
is 4.
line
We're going to
on
field
the
our way
southern
a
edge
little bit
of
to
the
the
Blue
right,
Hills.
get into the low ground.
I
and see
can't
if we
hear
can get in.
anything because the command.
Bravo 2 will follow once 3 and 5 have taken that objective. Wait for my orders.
3, this is 4. We're going to field right and try to get into this low ground
Bravo
and get
4,
into the
this is 6.
upslope.
Bravo 6
you
from
say go into
Bravo
the low
4
ground?
just got visual on enemy tank platoon. Dismounting to get OP up. We'll come back with grid course and over.
Understood. Bravo 4, this is 6. I need to know if the area between you and the Blue Hills is clear of enemy or not. That determines if we can move in the south.
I'm coming behind you.
From Bravo 4, still trying to establish contact with enemy tank platoon, but my judgment is that they are between me and the Blue Hills over.
Understood. Mark on map as soon as possible. Bravo 1, be prepared to engage enemy tank platoon.
Okay, 3, this is 4. I'm trying to field right and go east, get into the low ground, and try to get into the upslope under cover of trees on the next hill.
3, I'm on your right.
Copy.
Watch left. Watch left.
Copy.
Negative, but I have the rough area. I can start hitting it now.
We're a little bit too far north. Turn right, head south, and we'll try to get on this upslope here, and then we can dismount and get eyes over the crest.
Roger, you want me to go south and then...
That's correct. Turn right. You'll lead south, and we'll get up near the hill crest, dismount, and try to get eyes over.
Roger.
Oops.
I heard that.
That too? Bravo 6-6, Bravo 4. Marker is named the tanks east of Old Town. At least 3 tanks on that hill and over.
Okay, this is Bravo 6 for all stations. Let's do it. We have at least, I assume, 1 enemy company in the area east of O-Town, as we have tanks and PC spotted there. We have currently no contacts in the area of Spal. So, Bravo 4, Bravo 1, get ready to get into position to engage the enemy from the area of Orange Ridge. Papa 6-6, cover our movement in the south with a smoke screen in the area of Geismar. Bravo 2, 3 and
4,
5
do you want me
in
to
the south.
unload?
Get ready to move
Copy.
as ordered as soon as the smoke screen
Is
is
that a
up.
yes?
I can't hear you.
Do you want me to unload? Dismount?
Dismount one team. We'll push them forward, see what eyes we can get
6-6 is Bravo
towards the
1. We have
ridge
a
line.
tank identified approximately
I have one
6,000
team
meters
dismounted.
to our east, northeast, in between 420 and 397.
Bravo 1 understood. Enemy tank between 420 and 397. Be prepared to engage them as soon as we start moving in the south.
It's Bravo 1, Roger. Do you want us to move forward so we can be in range?
Yeah, move forward, link up with to the right of Bravo 4. I leave you to conduct the binding diversion attack here. Bravo 4, you take the lead in that area.
Attack.
Bravo 4 copies. My intent is to move along. Okay, can we cross the... never mind, out. How the hell are we gonna do that?
No idea. We're all spread out.
An open ground, orange ridge, and then tanks shooting down on Geismar.
I would go, if I really want, I'd let the tanks do Overwatch. If you look south, there's a ridge line that they can come to, 200 meters. I would literally go round the ridge line to the right because they can engage anything in there, and I'd come about, so 200 meters from the orange line, where that ridge line is, I'd come further south. Hold on.
Okay, Bravo 2, Bravo 3, Bravo 5, smoke falling in 1 minute.
Bravo 6-6, Bravo 4, enemy tanks are repositioning on tank marker east of Old Town. Request a new ICM over, out.
KT, can you see my red, orange line?
Yeah, seen.
Papa 6-6, my pleasure.
Bravo 1 from Bravo 4 suggests you take the lead on this. Bravo 4 will follow you after you have killed all the tanks and over.
1, this is
Bravo
3.
1,
I have
Roger.
visibility
Mark
on
red
tanks.
line on map where
Break.
we're moving to initially should give us good engagement on the close units.
Those tanks are on the high ground, or is visibly seen. I have
Okay,
visibility on
Bravo 4
3.
and 1.
No
Don't
more.
risk
Over.
too much. As I said, just make your presence
East
felt.
of Old Town.
No, Rogue,
Bravo
they
1,
and the
Roger.
hill. They're in the hills, further directly north. Wait.
I have visibility tanks just north of O-Town, already marked tanks.
Correct.
East of farm.
Right.
Correct. Those 2 sightings are good. Over. 4, what do you want me to do? Over.
Well, 1 wants you to avoid getting shot. We have Bravo 1 moving up. We just need to survive for now.
What's that? I've got a dismount. I'll give you anything you need me to look at. Out.
Does that include a hot brew of tea?
Mate, I've got a BV in my vehicle. I'm like the Brits. Always, always, always got a ham sandwich and a hot brew of tea.
Bravo 2, Bravo 3, Bravo 5, I see the smoke falling. Move, move, move.
5 rolling that.
1, this is 4. Have contact other armored vehicles, not sure what they are. Let me put your marker down.
I got contact BMP2s to our northeast in the low ground.
Four, this is 3. Do you want me to move my 4-3 Bravo call sign on foot further to the hill ground along the ridge line to our northeast? Over.
Bravo 5, I need you to be in the northern section of the blue line, where that little patch of wood is, just south of hill 423. I need that cleared.
I'm breaking down my OP and mounting up.
1 is 4, appears that you've got the same BMP marker.
Correction, the patch of wood to the
Yep.
south of 423.
4-3, loading troops.
Roger, south 423. Yeah, we have infantry contacts there now, engaging.
Bravo section link up with Alpha section. My intent is to move down slope through the forest into the low ground.
Bravo 2 is in order.
Attack along the border line and in the low ground when Bravo 1 is set. And move into O-Town from the south.
Bravo 3 needs to move along the dashed yellow line and link up with
Copy 1
Bravo
is
5.
recover dismounts.
We have Papa 6 dismounting on this ridge line, so he will have eyes on the tanks as I saw before.
Copy 3, this is 4. Go ahead and recover your dismounts.
3 already recovering now.
Screw it. We're gonna move south along the orange line that Sean Sweet ran. It looks pretty good now with Bravo 1 on the hill.
3 mounted.
Platoon merely up behind Bravo's position to the south.
To my right.
4-2, I'm moving.
And Bravo 5 following us.
Bravo 2 to right. Out.
6-6, Bravo,
Bravo
1,
6,
Bravo
ready
3,
to
destroyed at
Bravo
least
3.
1 tank with
To the
10
left.
plus DCs.
Seems to be a big fight going on out there.
Three coming in faint.
Bravo 2, this is 6. You can follow. I need you on my right, Ben.
Roger. We're coming.
Enemy indirect fire to the south, not hitting us. One is breaking into the open.
This is 4. Are you going to pause behind it? You want us to join you in motion?
I can pause behind you if you want to. I need to set with Bravo 1 that they are set and we can move.
Copy. We'll wait
indirect
here then.
4, 3, indirect fire falling 600 meters to our rear.
Already reported. Bravo 1 from Bravo 4, can we start pushing north or are we still engaging stuff over?
6, this is Bravo 4 is 6. If you run out of targets, keep slowly pushing.
That wasn't the question.
No. Bravo 1, Bravo 1.
Bravo 4, Bravo 1.
From Bravo 4, is it your opinion that it's free for CV90 to start pushing north along Geismar over?
Roger. Push north. Be advised, still enemy vehicles
3,
out
stay
there.
cover. Bravo 3, stay
Close.
cover for now.
Bravo 3, copy, moving to cover.
Bravo 4 copies, I will stay behind your tanks, Bravo 1 2 out.
4 do we move?
5, engaging in
Combat box.
south of 422.
Have a Bravo 10
Moving back.
Bravo 3.
Right, I forgot about you. Platoon halt.
Yeah, hold position. Bravo 2, link up with us quickly. We need to move out of here fast.
I can't go any faster than I already do out.
Hit the metal, hit the metal.
4, ready. Four.
Copy 4, move it.
Okay, Okay, Bravo 3, Bravo 2, you see the dashed yellow line,
Bravo
and
4,
then
Bravo
later
1,
the black line. That will be our axis of attack. I will be moving roughly there. Bravo 3, stay on my left, 2 on my right. We form
Say
a
again?
line, move north, kill everything.
Yeah, I'm at your 10 o'clock.
Copy. Coming in box formation on your left.
Moving.
Bravo 5, you follow
Speed
once
2.
you clear the woods. Stay right behind us. Keep HE loaded and
3,
kill
we're in
everything that
box.
looks like an ATGM team.
Bravo 5.
Okay, 6-6 to all tanks. I see Bravo 2 to my right. Get ready to cross the ridge.
2, are you in box or wedge?
2 following behind me.
Okay, gentlemen.
We're in wedge or
Let's
box?
do it.
Box.
Forward, cross the ridge. Now.
Say again?
Box.
Box, roger.
Speed 2.
Bravo 3 moving now.
See you at baseline 3 if we're lucky.
Platoon line formation facing northeast and hold 1-2. Bravo 1-2 has been destroyed.
To my front in the trees. I have thermals.
Heading.
To the south, wrong, to the northeast, in the tree line to my right.
Tree line to your right should be friendly platoon dismounting.
Roger, I just said I have thermals and infantry.
Yep, that is CV90s. Confirmed.
Roger, confirm.
Bravo 1-2 just got killed, so I don't intend to keep pushing for now.
Bravo 2, Bravo section inline.
How about some artillery?
Where?
I would pepper, literally, the ridge line where all the BMP-2s are and come east along that spur, and then on the buildings all on the north where the tanks are. And then as they were hitting, I'd fucking go like the blazes.
Bravo 1 from Bravo 4, sit drop over.
Bravo 4 is 6 cent.
That was for Bravo 1. Bravo 1, Bravo 1.
Bravo 1.
From Bravo 4, what's happening on your end over?
Bravo 1 lost 1 vehicle and confronted by 3 enemy tanks. Bravo 1 is pillbox at this time.
Ask him how we can get around them.
Acknowledge where those 3 tanks, where you need the artillery.
Bravo 5, tell me if you are ready to follow as quickly as you can.
I just want to move like west of the
Move west.
through the breach we just passed and just continue pushing north into Old Town from the west.
I would suggest that. There's a lot of low ground in the west.
Yeah, and masking terrains. Bravo 6-6, Bravo 4. Bravo 6-6, Bravo 4.
4 cent is 6.
From 4, this open terrain is no terrain for CV90s. Suggest that we push west back through the breach and then keep pushing north on the west side of the border into Old Town over.
Understood, do so.
Platoon, column on me.
This is Bravo 6-6, enemy tank spotted on a southern flank of
Best speed, best
500,
speed.
south of baseline 3.
Again, was that column?
Column formation, best speed.
Call copy.
Bravo 6-6.
Platoon, we will keep pushing back through the breach. Once on our side of the border, we will push north through the terrain and attack through the valley into Old Town.
Bravo 3, Bravo 2, be advised we have tanks north, tanks north.
Alpha 3, Bravo 3, copy.
Bravo 2, copy.
Keep in line. Keep moving. See you in Valhalla.
Is a CEO supposed to say that?
Bravo 6, Bravo 1 down to 2 vehicles.
Yeah, it just
one
happened.
engaging, one reloading.
Hold on.
Bravo 2, Bravo 4, Bravo 1. Keep engaging. Keep them. Hold them by the balls.
Bravo 6-6 from Bravo 4. Bravo 4 has broken the contact to conduct our flank attack to the west, over.
Understood. Keep up the work. Keep up the pressure.
I'm watching 6-6 backing out like hell.
Bravo 1, second tank platoon destroyed.
Do we have any sea call signs alive? Then give them to APOC.
We have our entire platoon.
Okay, all tank units, we are holding shortly at phase line 1. We have own ICM coming down, then we
He's
push
actually
on.
reversing, which doesn't really help. Or give me any confidence.
Reverse right.
And everybody, if you still have vehicles from Charlie 1 and Charlie 2, the reserve platoons, please hand them to the XO so we can pull them down here.
Are we giving ours up?
Yeah.
Who's the XO?
APOC.
Pocket is Charlie 4-4.
6 to
Good.
5, who is XO for handing phase 1 asset to?
Apocalypse.
Roger.
Okay, platoon, I'm gonna take a high risk, so once we have crossed the borderline, we will keep pushing on the column formation through the forest to keep up the tempo.
Flash, 5 seconds.
Bravo 1, Bravo 3, we push on, splash in 5.
Our Bravo 2 staying, or what?
Everybody, Bravo 3, Bravo 2, we keep on attacking.
Hello, space. 6-6, Bravo 1, no more contacts, our position over.
Got visual on the bridge.
Bravo 1, this is 6, understood. Link up with Bravo 4 and keep pushing towards O-Town. Best
Bravo
case
1,
would be,
roger out.
best case would be we arrive at phase line 3 at the same time. If there's too much enemy, hold position and we will outflank and destroy the enemy from the north.
Bravo 1, roger out.
Moving north. Ah, this terrain was bollock. I don't think so.
Bravo 2, Bravo 3, watch out for enemy ATGM teams on the hills. And Bravo 5, I need you behind me as quickly as you can.
164, I'm hearing what said maybe BMPs.
Say again?
I'm hearing what maybe BMPs or 113s, can't tell.
Bravo 2, I see 3 thermal contacts, probably destroyed IFV to my right.
I've lost
Platoon
visibility.
engines off.
Q4.
Contact tanks.
I hear nothing.
Low ground, low ground.
Starting up, moving.
3, this is 4. We went through the breach, made an immediate right, headed north through the trees.
Yeah, Roger, I just can't see you.
Just keep pushing north.
Papa 6-6, enemy tanks just south of hill 317.
Papa 6-6 acknowledged. ETA for artillery 3 minutes.
Bravo 2, don't go too high up on the hill, stay in the low ground. Come closer to me.
What the hell? Platoon, halt, I will probe. Ah, concrete
over?
wall. Can we cross concrete walls?
I don't know with this vehicle.
I'm gonna try. Stand still in case I
Where are
blow
we
up.
going over?
Hold, and I will tell you. Nah, we can't. We need to push. We need to keep pushing along.
Papa 6-5, flash for artillery, ETA 2 minutes.
I had a flash idea about breaking over the terrain here, but we can't, so we need to keep follow the borderline. So column push.
Roger, where are we going?
North. We are following the borderline, the orange dotted line, purple dotted line. Until we get into more favorable terrain, then we'll swing east into Old Town's Desselbach.
Bravo 2, hold position and overwatch. Bravo 3, push forward to phase line 2.
Bravo 3, push in.
So for now, as long as you're following the fence, you're doing it correctly. If you're moving to the north.
Splash on that tank company in the low ground, 1 minute 40 seconds, Papa 6-5 out.
Also Bravo 2 and 3, watch your ammo, watch your ammo. Papa 6, this is Bravo 6, correct your fires, 300 to the south and 200 to the west. Their enemy in the low ground, just to the southwest of hill 317.
Papa 6-5 acknowledge that's a different fire mission to clean up that hill. Splash on tanks will be 35 seconds.
Understood, splash on tanks 35.
Okay, we'll keep following the borderline. Quick observation halt. No contacts, I'm continuing. Now following the road to the right.
Splash on tanks, they're 6-6, Papa 6-5 out.
Bravo 1, this is 6. Don't risk so much. Wait till Bravo 4 has linked up with you.
Bravo 1, roger.
1 heavy move down.
Bravo 2, move forward to phase line 2.
One has moved out, yes.
Bravo 3,
Following the
Bravo
road.
2,
Speed
ammo
1.
status.
2.
Bravo 2 is down to 1 or 2 saber per vehicle.
I thought I saw 2 right next to me.
Yeah, timely report, gents.
I still have no visibility.
Get into low ground. Reload. Bravo 3, hold. Bravo 2, reload.
Follow right on the road and you will find me.
What
and
road?
Bravo 5, assist Bravo 3 with enemy infantry to the
You will
left.
come up to it. Just keep pushing
north.
north.
Right?
Keep pushing north, and you will get to a dirt road. On that dirt road, you will take a right.
Roger.
Copy 3, was that you that I just bumped into?
6-6, Bravo 2. I have one...
Papa 6-6, PC marker on map north of Geismar.
Understood. So whoever
I've
has
contacted
the
you
Alpha
for.
1 call
I can
sign.
see you.
Wait, one. There's still Charlie
fact, I'm
1
behind
3,
you.
Charlie 1 4.
Everybody linked up.
Up in the north. They need to be handed over to a pop-up.
I am pushing along the road for another 100, then I will turn left into the low ground.
Bravo 1, roger out.
Moving to speed 2. I wish I had like a speed 1.5. 1 is too slow, 2 is quick.
I can't see shit.
Bravo 2, reload to at least 5 Sabo in the turret.
Can you see the road?
Push on.
Roger that.
If you can see the road you're driving on, then that's good enough for now.
Currently I have no contacts. Probably enemy in the area of Hill 500 and the low ground at phase line 3.
In the T-junction, I'm taking a right.
This is 6. Watch my tracers. Enemy infantry engage.
Following road to right.
Roger, seen filling up the position to engage.
My intent is to take up a battle position on the hill. Observation to the northeast.
Bravo 3, don't engage infantry close. Bravo 5 will take care of that.
Prepare to engage whatever we can see.
Bravo 3, I need you to...
If we find tanks, I want 4244 to prepare to dismount spec teams.
4.
Platoon, line formation, line formation.
Please cancel last fire mission.
Enemy PC left.
moved and has since been destroyed.
Good, Papa 6-6, acknowledge.
We have Bravo 1 to our 1 o'clock on the ridge line, so it should be good. But I want to make a own peak for myself.
Four, I'm behind you. I can't move to the right because of the fence, so you either have to move to the left.
Copy.
I stay.
Okay, Bravo 2, this is 6. I need you back in the fight, in line with Bravo 3, and push on towards phase line 3. Bravo 5 will cover our left flank.
Bravo 2, move up to take position.
1,500 meters front.
1 in BP. Can observe troops in the building. 1.7 kicks out. Engaging.
So 2 has place to move to our right. Bravo 5, you stay behind, but be ready to cover the left flank with
Troops in
fire
building.
against enemy infantry teams.
Good hit.
Bravo 5, roger.
1,770 meters. Good hit.
It's on fire.
It's on fire.
Is my spike team dismounted?
Negative. Platoon reverse down. The terrain looks good enough. Reverse down 200 meters, then we'll do a left hook and attack through along the main road.
Bravo 2, I need you.
4.
Bravo 1, Bravo 1. Platoon, let's meet up in the low ground, in the opening, where we can reform.
Okay, this is Bravo 3. Destroy 1 enemy top platoon.
Alright, keep moving towards phase line 3.
We have low on ammo. We need to.
I'm pushing in northwest through the terrain.
Bravo 2 will overwatch. Bravo 3 reload.
I'm now in the open. Speed 1. Try to link up with me.
Platoon is in column. Platoon is moving.
Excellent combat box.
4 box.
Bravo 1, Bravo 1.
Bravo 4, Bravo 1.
From Bravo 4. Bravo 4 is initiating attack on Old Town in 1 mile, coming from the left over.
Is Bravo 1, Roger. Engaging infantry on the hill southwest of 407. Also, pretty much to our direct front, a few hundred meters. Haven't seen anything in O-Town.
Bravo 4, good copies, out. Mark, speed 2.
Contact tanks front.
Oh. Understood. Bravo 2, hold position, destroy tanks to the north. As soon as Bravo 3 is to at least 5 Sable per tank, we push on towards phase line 3.
Contact PCs, contact tanks.
Line formation,
North.
line formation.
Mark on map, Papa 6-6, support to the north.
Papa 6-6 acknowledged. Let me know when you need it.
Yeah, Bravo 2, give grids, Papa 6 will engage. Okay, see. Papa 6, this is Bravo 6, enemy tanks probably in the area of grid 7, 6, 7, correction, grid 676, 204, just the western tip of phase line 4.
Bravo 3, we are loaded on ammo, we are ready to move.
Bravo 3, move towards phase line 3. Take up positions there so you can engage
Copy.
to the west.
Bravo 3, copy.
My intent is now to move in position so we can support Bravo 1 and Bravo 4. Then
Speed 1 where we hit the town.
task group and move in one go towards the objective.
Tank
I got no
formation,
visuals.
marked on map, 3,800 meters
3 no
north,
visuals.
out.
4 no contact.
Six 5, this is 6-6. Get ready to set up a supply point just south of phase line 3.
Contact troops.
I've got a engagement over my
Left side of the road.
vehicle.
All call signs, Papa 6-5, artillery splash on tanks and APC mark ETA 2 minutes 30 seconds.
Platoon, dismount, dismount.
No viz on targets. Same bearing.
Contact dismounts in barn eliminated.
1 dismounting.
3 dismounting.
Bravo 4 breaching into Old Town, contact dismount, so we are dismounting and clearing by foot, out.
Bravo 4, this is 6. If there are only enemy dismounts and no vehicles, bypass and link up with Bravo 1 as quickly as you can, then move north and meet us at phase line 3.
Who was that for? 6-6 Bravo 4, was last transmission for Bravo 4 over?
Yes.
Bravo 4, this is 6. If there are no enemy vehicles in our town, bypass enemy dismounts, link up with Bravo 1, meet us at baseline 3.
Bravo 2 is moving again.
Phase line 3. Bravo 4 copies, Bravo 4 is mounting up, out. Platoon cancel last, mount up.
Bravo
3
2,
mounted.
set up battle position along baseline 3, facing north.
Roger.
Okay, Bravo 1, this is Papa 6-5. I have eyes on what looks like tanks to the north of marker tanks. Where we had the
Platoon, shift south, southwest, southeast element, so we can bypass this mount.
Papa 6, this is Bravo 1. As far as I could tell,
1 is
4 tanks
moving.
at both tank markers north of Bravo 1 position are all knocked out.
Box formation.
Baseline 3. Observing to our northwest, no contact.
4 is moving. 3 crossing your front.
Bravo 1, Papa 6, acknowledge. I'm going to be moving along the ridge to your north. I'm going to try and get eyes spread to you and give you some recon.
Bravo 1, roger, thank you.
That was too close.
RPG left. Grey building.
And Papa 6, smash O-Town.
4's down.
I made a very bad decision.
6-6, is there any possibility for aircraft?
Splash on those marker for tanks and APCs. And we have 10
We need to move away from the buildings.
Yeah, move even further south. Suppress the building, move further south. Bravo 4 lost 2 call signs to RPGs. We're pushing even further south out.
Understood.
Bravo 2 is baseline 3 out.
That's Nike.
Oh yeah, it is.
Bravo 1, you're receiving machine gun fire from the red, white turret to your rear. Red, white turret to your rear. That tower, yes.
I just started to move reverse. That saved me.
Yeah.
1 of you still up?
Negative, 1 is down.
4, that's 6.
2, are you up?
Disengage from that area. Try to find a safe passage back to
you
our
up?
line. Bravo 1.
Schmidt?
I need you to
Is that
move
you?
I'm up.
to the east.
Okay, 1.
Into
So
low
you
ground,
Schmidt are good.
push
Red
past
house.
Town as quickly as possible. Link up with the rest of the battle group. My intent is to
I have
attack
to reload.
now with 3 tank platoons,
Schmidt,
1
wait
IFV
till
platoon
KT does it
into
for
the
the day.
objective. Bravo 4, you link up with us to the best of your abilities.
Bravo 4 copies out. Yeah, do a big turn to the south and link up with Bravo 1 platoon.
Yeah,
and
roger
then
that.
move to line phase line 3.
Does anybody, you two want to be my
Bravo 1,
gunners?
this is,
Yeah, I can be gunner.
Okay.
I have time
2,
to
are
go.
you
I
with
don't
me?
know how long
Bravo 1, Bravo 1, this
for
is
the
6.
mission is to end. You can use my tank, King Tiger.
Okay, give it to me.
I reload, moment.
Wiglif?
Yeah, I can
Bravo
gun for it
6,
if you want.
Bravo 1, moving now.
Wiglif?
Excellent.
Yeah,
I want to get out of phase line 3 before the artillery
Are you
hits
going to
us.
be my gunner?
Yeah, I'll be your gunner.
Roger, our previous position's getting hit by rocket fire. Oh my gosh, we got
Are you in
lucky.
gunner spot right now?
6-2.
What the hell is that?
Might have lost Papa 6-5.
One, this is 3, I'm in, we're ready to go.
Understood. North of APC marker.
Holy fuck. Watch Bravo 1-3 and look behind him.
6-6, take care of them. Also, we
Speed
have
is the main
truck
thing.
close. Move out. One tank per platoon each. Bravo 3, Bravo
K42 is, I'm in control of 4-2. Column on me, let's get fuck around this shit.
Yeah, Bravo 2 is 6. Please resend map marker for enemy.
Gunner, you in?
It's about 4 kilometers north of
Gunner?
baseline 3. It's called
Gunners in, gunners in.
INF.
Bravo 6, acknowledge.
Try 12 and then obviously to the left, 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 left. Gunner left.
4 send.
There you go.
I leave now. Thanks for playing.
See you, Smith.
Bye bye.
Take care.
Send grid.
67972200.
Okay, I repeat. 67972220.
Correction, 67972200.
6797.
The best thing about the speed, this thing is its speed.
Correct, over.
Recto mundo. And it's 40mm gun. We need to push the northeast so we can get through the road in the borderline. What is it called?
Just keep going, head towards that PC, go directly east, and then just go up to where Bravo 1 is.
Yeah, we just need to cross. What are they? Contact 2 o'clock, BMP.
I'll call sign splash and call sign with HE artillery, ETA 1 minute,
Gunner,
20 seconds.
Forward, forward.
One time BMP2 destroyed.
Left, left, gunner left.
6 is 5, we have observed and marked.
Destroyed one time BMP2 right at the clock.
To the west of Hill 489 in grids easting 70 and 69.
Cav, can you hear me?
Understood. So,
Where?
for the
Cav,
attack.
Wick, sorry, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, so 12
Axis of
o'clock.
attack, roughly
12 o'clock is
black
directly in
line,
front.
Send now. I need
Copy. I'm just having a hell
Bravo
of a time
5
keeping it on
to
when
take
you're
Hill.
turning.
So if I say right,
489
obviously right, and then
in the
left,
center.
left.
What
Copy.
to do? Bravo
I'm just
3,
having a hell of
Bravo
a time when you
2,
turn
you
the
take the
chassis,
lead,
the turret's not
attack in
turning with
line
it.
till you are within 1000 meters of Hill 489. Bravo 5 takes over, takes the hill. Then
Look
you push
right,
the tank
look right.
through and attack objective locker. Bravo 1 will follow as reserve. Be prepared to support Bravo 3 and Bravo 2.
Not again!
Left, left, left.
Yes, do so.
I'm dismounting. TKT, you okay?
And all out.
Wiggy, it's to the left, okay? There's a. If you look at 12 o'clock and come slowly left, there's a barn. No, come to your right. Swing right. Traverse right.
If you hit P, you can override him.
Right. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going till I tell you. Right the way
gentlemen,
right.
Bravo 1 is
Keep
almost
going.
there.
All the way. All
2
the way.
and 3, get ready
Stop.
to attack now.
With Sir Sweet, if you hold down P, you can override him. And you can use a bracket in the F7U to line him up.
Are you overriding?
He's there. Yeah, I am. He's there.
He's there?
Directly 12 o'clock, there's a tree. Behind that tree, there's a barn at the top of the hill. He's in there. Understand?
6, Bravo 1, baseline 3.
What are you
Understood,
aiming at?
Bravo 1.
That's our
you will
guys.
follow behind and be ready to support either of the tank
Wiggy?
platoons.
I hear you.
That's our
Bravo
guys.
1, acknowledge.
Copy. Cease fire. I thought that's where you pointed me.
No. 12 o'clock.
I'm
Bravo
showing
2,
12 o'clock
I need
right
you in
now.
line now.
Moving.
You're at 1.
Not
Come
by my
left.
screen.
Come left. Okay. There you go. Stop. That's it.
I just filmed when you
See
took
it?
like a bounce 10 meters up in the air.
There he is. That's the one. He hit. We've got radio,
Right, Papa
and we're
6,
dead.
keep the fires ahead of us, especially left flank against
Sorry
enemy
about that. I
infantry.
was showing, when I was showing 12, you were
We
saying
attack
1.
now.
It was 1
Gentlemen,
o'clock.
all tank platoons.
I've seen that.
Move
I've seen
now.
that before with the
Bravo 5
T-72,
follows,
where we
Bravo
were
1
about
follows.
90 degrees out on the turret between the commander and the gunner. I think that's something they need to fix.
Bravo 6-6, Bravo 4 is destroyed. Out.
Bravo 4, understood. Thanks for the fight. You keep them busy.
Not sure about that.
KT, do you have any infantry?
Yeah, one guy with a Carl Gustav.
These fuckers have just killed me.
6-6, can you hand the Charlie call signs to Bravo 4? Maybe they can take some vengeance in O-Town.
This has got to be Nike. They're so accurate. I can't move.
Lost the tank to
Nice.
missiles. Out.
My guys just used a Carl Gustav on a building.
Understood, Bravo 5, follow up.
Yeah, my guys
we
are trying
have
to do it as
enemy
well.
ATGM teams left
Yeah, if you
flank.
slide right just a little bit, he'll do
See
it.
that you knock them out.
Bravo 5, moving now, scanning left.
They
There
were
you
coming
go,
from
right
the
there.
left flank. 6.
Understood, keep watching the left flank. We need to keep pushing. Bravo 1, this is 6.
Ah, shit.
Follow behind
I
Bravo
lost my
3
dismount.
quickly.
There's like around a platoon
one,
of
roger
dismounts in this town, or if not more.
Wow, we're having some pretty good desync here.
Yo, yes! Did you see that? They're engaging finally. Did you see that? Fired a Carl Gustav. And again. Oh, yes! Yes, sir.
Nice.
I'm just seeing a ton of desync until that.
Yeah, same here.
I fired smoke. I popped smoke. This infantry is good if you do proper tactics. Just
Oh
when you...
yeah, I agree.
Especially when you have the underslung, so you can like screen with smoke if you want to.
Yeah, I think I was having desync in that gunner's turret too.
Yeah, I was screaming at you. Go left until KT said override you.
1 moment to take a look to the north.
Like I said, I've seen it in the T-72 once, where the TC and the gunner were
Yeah,
like
get
90 degrees
the
off.
hills between you and the north. Bravo 1 will follow behind you, and yeah, Bravo 1 cover our northern flank while we keep pushing the attack.
Roger.
Okay, now we just jump around between different units and film something for my viewers.
I thought we could get the sea vehicles. Charlie 4-4 is...
Yeah, we're receiving...
I think this scenario is probably about over. It's been going
Bravo 5, I need you close and right behind me.
To be honest, guys, I'm going to have to go anyway.
Moving.
Yeah, the debrief gonna suck anyway, so...
Yeah. I'm going to have to go, KT.
Okay, Bravo 2, I spot one.
Yeah, it's getting late. Thanks for playing, dude.
Yeah, no, I enjoyed it. As always, I enjoyed you guys.
Try to keep pushing and keep in line with Bravo 3.
And the plan was definitely bad. But anyway.
Must have been good being your team leader.
Second?
So it's been good being your team leader.
Being my team leader? You've been...
Platoon sergeant, Bravo team, right?
No, that's you.
I know. You.
Bravo 3,
it's been good.
Move out of the position.
Oh, right, sorry, yeah, no.
Pushing the
I
attack.
enjoy it. No, I enjoy this, mate.
Will take over
I would
and
rather...
cover the northern flank.
Actually, guys, could you do me a favour? When you pick, can you just include me as part of it anyway?
Except for next Sunday.
Except for next Sunday.
Because I won't be here next Sunday.
Will you be there, Wiggy?
Again, do you want to be platoon leader?
No, I'd rather be platoon sergeant.
I'd rather not be platoon leader myself.
Okay, well, I'll be platoon leader as long as you're my platoon sergeant.
Hey, I can do it. Sign me up when you sign up. Sign me up as your
Okay,
platoon sergeant.
I'll do that. I'll sign up. Okay.
Thanks.
Where are you next, Katie?
We're off on a big final field exercise. Next, moving tomorrow out.
You haven't got these distancing, have you?
No.
No, we're just trying to figure out how we're going to do our major exercises. All the operational exercises are still taking place, but the training exercises, we've got different rules, and I'm not sure we can get 2 meters in a fucking turret.
Nah, you can't. We had the first company exercise after a big corona outbreak. We had that we slept at home, so we didn't spend time in the tent. But after that, we've been going full retard, sleeping in tents and everything.
Well, I've got an opful force of 32 people in 3 vehicles and 2 buildings. So I'm not sure how that's going to fucking work. Anyway, all right. Take care. Well, good luck. Keep safe. Wiggy, I'll see you next week, mate.
All right, we'll do it, man. Thanks.
Take care.
Thank you.
And I'm gonna end the stream because we're fucked and over. That's life sometimes. Just gonna roll with it.
I'm having a hell of a time with situation.